I keep seeing videos of people saying like how they regret their vote, and if they could go back, they would change their vote, or they wouldn't vote, or blah, 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 right? Y'all don't regret your vote. You regret that those hateful things that you wished upon other people are now affecting you when you didn't know they would. So I don't feel bad for you. You're getting exactly what's coming for you, and I hope you enjoy these next 4 years.
If you initially voted for Trump and now regret your choice, I need to see you at the forefront of all of the efforts against him. I need to see you showing up to protests, speaking about it, because you know what you did? You worked against all of the efforts that we put in to try and show everybody what the danger was. You tried to reverse all of that when you placed that vote, okay? So now you need to put in that work to try and help us. I'm not sitting here trying to make you feel bad, trying to put you down and shame you, okay? That's for another day. You can do that on your own time. My point here is, yes, you made a mistake. You did a bad thing. And now if you recognize that, it's time to take the step forward and help us fix it.
For those of you regretting your Trump vote, save it. Because that election, it wasn't a pop quiz. It was an open book test. Hell, the answers were even highlighted, and you still chose to bubble in C for cult all the way down. And now the thin-skinned orange man that you helped elect is dismantling this country like a Lego set that he didn't build. And I do believe that hate is heavy and love is light. So I say this with all the love I can muster. Go fuck yourself.
This video is gonna piss some people off, but I need you guys to hear me. I went extensively on this on YouTube a bit, but I see it more here on TikTok. We see that there are people starting to regret their votes for Trump, right? I understand. I know that anger of, we fucking told you, you should have listened to us. It's too fucking late. Look at the shit that you did. But we needed him to win. We needed him to win so that they could finally see as time goes on that he was never on their side. Because if he didn't win, this war, every 4 years, this rise in racism would have kept going on and on and on and on. People need to learn by burning themselves. So when people come out and make these videos about having regrets for voting for them, it's so easy to want to make fun of them. It's so easy to want to comment and give them so much hate. How you're feeling is valid. We need them to feel safe to admit that they were wrong so that others are willing to admit that they were wrong. Because newsflash, we live in a world where everybody has so much fucking pride. People struggle to say I was wrong and I'm sorry, which fuels all this hate that's come from both sides. And it does the same shit that they want us to do. It doesn't mean you need to sit there and say, oh, I embrace you, I love you, and thank you for coming to... No. You don't need to do any of that shit. And the only way we actually start to create meaningful change is by having enough humility to be able to understand you grew up in a place where you were blinded. You literally were told what to believe and you were so brainwashed that you didn't understand. But now the fact that you are willing to see and you're willing to say I was wrong and you're willing to say I'm sorry and I want to do better, we need to give some sort of grace in that. Just like we talk about, people are born wherever they're born and it's not their choice, the type of privilege that they have, the color of their skin. Some of these people that were born into families that were bred into racism also had no choice but to just grow up in what they grew up in. So when they're able to stand up and see their faults, we need to not shut them down for it. And I know someone's gonna be like, why should we do that for them when they don't? You don't have to do shit. But if you know better, if you can think outside of the box, if you can see through the fucking facade that we're literally being pinned against each other on purpose too. Sometimes being the bigger person, helping somebody see so that they could be an example for the people that they can touch, that they can relate with because we can't because we're their enemies. You want to make an impact? Sometimes you got to be the bigger person.
Being the bigger person, Hi beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. So all credit goes to the creators in these videos. Guys, recently more and more former MAGA supporters have started speaking out on their regrets, and Americans have a lot to say, because on one side, people that believe that regret is an important step in the right direction, They are arguing that democracy works best when people are able to reflect. They are saying that, okay, these people have learned and they are changing their minds. And for them, welcoming back those that left MAGA shows compassion and maturity. They see it as being the bigger person. They see it as offering forgiveness to those that have been misled in the past and all of that. Okay, we are talking about people that have actually proudly once supported Donald Trump and his movement, but they are saying that, oh no, they no longer stand by that choice. Some are saying that they are disappointed in the policies. Others feel that the promises were broken. Okay, and many of them admit that, okay, they realize that the movement did not deliver what they hoped for. Let's keep watching these videos.
Are you leaving MAGA? Congratulations. That's great. I don't trust you. I see creators on here and they're like, oh, well, people are leaving MAGA and they're like waking up to the lies and we should be welcoming. Okay. I'm a very welcoming person. That's awesome. My mom just told me that she's no longer conservative, that she's not there anymore. But here's the thing. What else? Like, okay, have you awakened to the bigotry and the hate and the bullshit inside of you that led you to believe that any of that was okay, that that was a decent person, that that was somebody who should lead our fucking country? Have you woken up to that? Because if you haven't, you're just going to do it again. You still hate people like my kid. And even if you don't, and you're like, oh, I'm going to be more tolerant, all it's going to take is one fucking trans person to do something that you don't like. And you're going to go, oh, yeah, that's why. All right, what? All right, now what? If you're not any different and you're just going to turn around and vote for the same person again next time who's just a little more palatable, who's not quite as, like, abrasively evil, then we're just in the same boat. So, great. Love it. Awesome. Yay. Welcome to the sunny side of the street. But I don't trust you. And I don't feel bad about that. Good luck.
I have a couple comments and a prediction on this MAGA regret thing that seems to be trending. First off, we told you so for years what he's intending to do. We kept saying Project 2025 and you kept saying no. We kept saying dictatorship and you kept saying no. We kept saying he doesn't care about you. He just cares about your votes. And you kept saying, he was joking. And a lot of you are realizing we were right. And then there's a lot of you who think that Donald Trump should give you an exception to what everybody else is going through because you voted for him. And you're thinking that Trump is going to make stipulations in executive orders because he's not going legislatively. This is all executive orders. That he's going to make a stipulation saying, well, if you voted for me, then this doesn't affect you. And therein lies my prediction that he'll toy with that idea and perhaps even put in that rule. But then again, he just cared about their vote. He didn't really care about them. Neither do I.
Do not have compassion for MAGA regrets. That means the people who regret voting for Trump, when they come online here and they tell you they regret their vote and they need help because they've been damaged by Trump already, farmers are a good example. Biden gave them subsidies. Trump has already taken some of those away, and it's damaging farmers. So now they're coming on here, and they're asking you for compassion. And a lot of you think, oh, you know what? Thank you. It's about time. Welcome to our side. Don't do it. Don't do it. These people are sociopaths, and there's no changing them. And all they're doing is regretting their vote because something that served their needs was taken away. They don't care about anything else. They don't care about you. They don't care about your troubles and your issues. And the bottom line is they're not going to vote for Trump or his cohorts moving forward because They are damaging them. Trump is damaging these people. But do not be fooled by them, and do not have compassion for them when they tell you they regret their vote and that they want to join forces with us. And we don't need them. We don't need them, and don't do it. Don't be tricked.
Hey there, MAGA regret. It is really, really happening. And I grew up in rural Iowa, just 1 hour away from Omaha, Nebraska. Both of my children live in Nebraska. Most of my family are in Nebraska right now. And so this is a really big deal for me. But you guys voted for this. And I don't want to go through the whole thing that everybody else is doing. What I want to talk about is decency. So when I grew up, and probably the same thing for boomers, if you broke something, you made up for it. So say you go borrow your neighbor's ladder and it breaks. You go buy them a new ladder, your wife bakes them a cake or a pie, and you express your sorry several times, and you feel bad. So now your vote, because you did not pay attention the last time or read Project 2025 or anything to point you in the right direction and show you what exactly was going to happen, this is the vote that you made. And so I see many of you coming on here crying fake little tears, but I have zero sympathy for you, because what are you actually doing now? Are you protesting in any way? What are you doing besides trying to get other people to feel bad for you? It's going to require action, and it's going to require you to really go out and mobilize and make a difference now, because you are the one who did the thing. It was you. You made the vote. It's affecting you now, just like it affects the rest of us. So what are you going to do? I'm really anxious to hear what you're going to do to make up for it. We are not the ones that did this. So again, how are you going to make it right? The people in the Midwest it's very, very important to make up for your wrong. So what are you doing to make up for your wrong? Write it down. What action, what mobilization are you doing? This is really the only answer now. I don't want to hear any more tears or any more bullshit. What are you doing?
Well, I guess the only thing they are doing now is to raise awareness. Coming online to say that, oh, okay, they regret their votes, and trying to gain, I don't know, maybe sympathy, or trying to gain comfort from the other party. Okay, trying to tell them that, oh, we regret our votes. And people are telling them that, okay, the only reason you regret your votes is because you are finding out that the very policies that you voted for is now affecting you. Okay, but on the other side, many Americans are not ready to forgive them. Their response is so much harsher. They are saying, oh, in quotes, you were warned. They remind everyone, right, that critics of Trump had long raised concerns about his rhetoric, his policies, and the impact on democracy. So for these Americans, the regrets now being shared by MAGA voters feel like, oh, it's too late. They are saying that the damage has already been done, and they do not want to welcome back people after the consequences has already unfolded, guys. Because this divide, right, it shows a bigger struggle within the American society. It's raising questions about accountability, about forgiveness, about trust. Because should people that once supported some policies be embraced after they admit that they are wrong? Guys, that's a question. Or should they be kept at a distance as a constant reminder that every choice you make, especially in democracy, right, has consequences? Because at the end, right, this debate over MAGA regrets is not just about Trump's votes, right? It's not just about them. It's about America itself, and it's about how a nation, or a divided nation, so to say, decides how to undo mistakes, reconciliation, and all of that. But guys, I need to know what you think in the comments. What do you think? Should people who regret supporting MAGA be welcomed back? Or do you think it's too late to apologize? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I really want to hear from you. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Mental health is important. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Ciao.